Potatoes, potatoes. So which one should we use for the mashed potatoes? Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to make mashed potatoes. And the short answer to this question is this one. I mean these yellow, white potatoes. This is the Yukon Gold potato and this is the best for the mashed potatoes. These red ones are the best for potato chips, for example. But now we are going to use the yellow ones, and without any further ado, let's hop into it. So let me start off with peeling the potatoes, and you can use one of these potato peelers because with one of these things you don't have any risk of cutting your hands. But me personally, I like to use one of these smaller knives just because I like it this way. And let me just speed up the video so you don't have to watch through the tedious process of me peeling these potatoes. And as you can see, you have these black parts in the potato. You need to cut them out. This is basically the part where the potato would start to make the roots, and you need to cut them out because if you leave them in, then you will have black parts in the mashed potatoes. After this, if you have a bigger potato, then you just need to cut them in these stripes, and afterwards you need to cut them in these squares. You just need to pay attention that the squares are as equal as possible, because if one of them is small, one is big, then they won't boil equally, and you don't want that because you want everything to be ready plus minus at the same time. And if you are using these big potatoes that I use now, you can encounter this. So the center of the potato can be bad, but it's no problem. You just cut it out, you leave it out, absolutely no problem. The potato in whole is not bad. You just need to take out this small piece, and that's all. And if you have one of these smaller potatoes, then you just need to cut it in 4, and after that, in your hands, you can cut it in these squares. And of course, if you want to be more safe, then you can put the potato on a cutting board and cut it like this. But I like to do it like this in my hands because it's much quicker. You just need to pay attention not to cut your hands with the knife. And that's basically it. This is how everything looks like when it's cut. Now I am just pouring a little bit of water over it, and I like to leave it like this in the water to soak basically for around 10 minutes. And afterwards I am rinsing off the water and I'm washing them once more very thoroughly. I am rinsing it off once again, and afterwards I'm pouring another round of water over it and I'm putting it on the fire so that it can boil. And I'm of course adding around 1 tablespoon of salt to the water, and I'm leaving it to boil. And you know that the potatoes are ready boiled when you take one of the potatoes with a fork and you press it against the wall of the pot and it's breaking up like this. Then it's 100% boiled. For my potatoes to boil, it took around 12 minutes. And after this, you just need to take the potatoes, you pour the hot water off of it, and you just throw it in a bowl. You add a little bit of butter to it. This is around 1.5 tablespoons of butter. And of course, you add a little bit of salt. Not too much, just as much as you like. And then you can begin to mash it. If you don't have a potato masher at hand, then you just need to use, you can use just a fork. You just press the potatoes against the wall of the pot, and that's about it. But I personally like to use this potato masher because it's much easier and much quicker. And of course I'm speeding up the video as usual so that it's much quicker for you. And halfway through I'm adding a little bit of milk just to soften it up just a little bit more, and I'm continuing the mashing of the potatoes. And this is basically it. The mashed potatoes are ready. It's quick and it's easy. Now you just need to take them and serve it on a plate, and that's about it. And if you want to tune it up a little bit more, then you just need to take a little bit of fresh parsley and you cut it up. And I recommend you to cut it up real fine, I mean as fine as possible. And after this, you just take the finely cut parsley and you just sprinkle it over the mashed potatoes. And this is basically it. Quick and easy. So like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.